The Institute for Priestly Formation, located in Omaha, Nebraska, in partnership with Spirit Catholic Radio, is pleased to present the Lenten Reflection Series, The Journey to Jerusalem. Join Father Mark Toups as he helps us walk with Jesus on his journey to Jerusalem.
Monday of the second week of Lent.
Our friends, welcome back to the Journey to Jerusalem. Our scripture passage today comes from Luke chapter 12, verse 32, where Jesus says, "Do not be afraid any longer, for your Father is pleased to give you the kingdom." And yesterday we unpacked the story of the Good Samaritan, a parable aimed at a scholar who tested Jesus. However, certainly the scholar is not the only one who heard the story. Everyone who was walking with Jesus heard the story. Certainly there were all sorts of people walking with Jesus as he walked to Jerusalem. In fact, some of those following Jesus were on the fringe of society, or those like the tax collectors or prostitutes who were cast out altogether. Remembering that Samaritans and Jews were to have nothing to do with each other, the parable of the Good Samaritan would have had shocking implications. Imagine what would have stirred within the hearts of those hearing the parable. Sinners would have wept. The alienated would have been captivated. The outcasts would have felt enveloped with hope. To all of them, those who need mercy, Jesus' message would have pierced their longings. Yet imagine how many would have been afraid of letting Jesus enter the mess of their lives. Thus, eventually we see in the scriptures that Jesus turns from the scholar and soon addresses his followers with a profound message of hope. Looking deep into their eyes, into their souls, Jesus reassures their fear in Luke 12:32 as he says, "Do not be afraid any longer, for your Father is pleased to give you the kingdom." Now, you and I may spend a lot of time trying to please God. Oftentimes, we try to please God because we are afraid of our messy lives. However, Jesus reminds us that what really pleases God is when we let him enter our mess. And we need not be afraid any longer because God is pleased to enter our messiness. Spend some time today with Jesus and let him speak these words to you. Do not be afraid any longer, for your Father is pleased with you and with your mess. As you pray today, I encourage you to enter into Luke 12:22-32. Be with Jesus and bring your messiness to Jesus. Where is the messiness of your life? Where do you most need mercy? And as you pray with Jesus, pray the following prayer with me. Jesus, I ask for the grace today to grow in my relationship with you. I beg you to teach me how to receive you in my mess. God bless you.
To listen to today's reflection again, or to order a copy of the Journey to Jerusalem booklet with the daily readings, the website is www.priestlyformation.org. Join Father Mark Toups during this Lenten season as he helps us walk with Jesus on his journey to Jerusalem.